Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more Banjo Kazooie speedrunning. Today, we're going to be doing just that. More awesome Banjo Kazooie speedrunning attempts. That, or we'll be making up some more memes to submit to Glad Jonas. And also speedrun fails, if applicable. So, with that in mind, let's get things underway. And it looks like the, player on my Twitch dashboard just simply crashed. And it looks like the same is also applied to the channel page as well. Well, crap. That's not good. Okay. Come on. There you go. Okay. Not too sure why the video player just simply crashed on both the dashboard as well as my channel page. Also, hello to Wario Mox. I see you got your primary account back.
Hi, Snivy.
Hello to you too. And appreciate the bits, dude. Highly appreciate it. Anyway, after that little bit of technical difficulties, here's hoping we can actually get things underway in a proper manner. Also, I did make a couple of adjustments to the video settings because I've noticed during the first session of Quest 64, the image was just really dark for the actual stream and recording itself. For whatever reason, so I tried readjusting the values back to 0 for basically all the settings for like brightness, contrast, color, etc.
Good luck. Not sure how long I can stay today.
That's fine, and thanks again for the bits, dude. Highly appreciate it. And again, thank you for the good luck. Definitely going to need it. Anyway, last night I did do some, I did do a practice run of this game, and I did manage to get a new PB for in-game time. But, of course, I wasn't recording, I didn't have a timer up, so I don't know what the actual time was that I got. So, hopefully we'll be able to either replicate the results or do even better today, which I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing the latter, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get things underway. Okay, next. That is Click Clock Wood. Okay. Clearly that's Rusty. Next. No third funnel. Come on, you can do it. Not sure why Nimpulk Skip isn't activating. Okay. Again, this is why I do this every time I start a run. Just so that way I can get additional practice in case that happens. Okay, cool. I'll gladly take that any day of the frickin' week, that's for certain. Anyway, before I started this stream, I did also make a little bit of an extra adjustment to the brightness on the Elgato game capture. So hopefully this image isn't as dark as it was previously. So if it still needs adjustments in the either brightness or anywhere else, please let me know. Especially for Quest 64, that is for certain. Anywho, with that in mind, let's begin our first run of the day. Let's do this.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh boy. Let's get things going. One more thing worth noting is I did recently purchase a wireless charger for the wireless Xbox One controller. I figured this would be a good idea and a good investment. It was about 18 something. Got it at Walmart. It was by Power A, which was the same brand as the wired controller I had previously. Which, yeah, that may not be the best idea, but the reason why I went with them was because, really, they were the only option. They were the only option I could find at Walmart, so that was kind of unfortunate. I mean, if I wanted to go with, like, a plug-and-play power cable, I'd have to get one either online or go to GameStop. And getting it online may not be the best idea either, but I'm not 100% sure. Just something to think about, really. Okay. The reason why I got a wireless rechargeable battery and charging station is so that way I can keep this controller nice and charged at all times for when I need it most, and I don't have to worry about batteries dying on me. However, for whatever reason... Ooh, nice improvement by 1.3 seconds. Nice. Anyway, back to what I was saying. For whatever reason, when I picked up the controller to start using it today, I noticed that the battery wasn't 100% full, despite the green light indicator saying that it was fully charged. I'm not sure if something went wrong with me placing it down, which oddly enough, this charging station is really finicky with how I placed this wireless controller down and pressing down on the mechanism to, Okay, that was weird. For whatever reason, the viewer counter just went down. I don't get it. Twitch, you're being weird. This isn't the time for that. Okay, let's go. Time for Mumbo's Mountain. So anyway, with this wireless charging station that I have here, though it did have this anomaly, I'm not going to rule out the possibility that maybe I just sat it in incorrectly, which is a very real possibility. Maybe I did put it in incorrectly. So I'm going to give it another chance, and if it replicates the same sort of anomaly again, i.e. not fully charging the battery, then I'm probably going to end up taking it back to Walmart and just say, yeah, this thing is not working properly. There's like some sort of defect. It doesn't fully charge. So if that happens, I'm probably just going to get my money back. And I'll just simply have to bite the bullet and go to like GameStop and get like the official plug-and-play sort of charging cable from GameStop. Which I probably should have gotten in the first place, but the reason why I chose not to was just so, oops. I had that convenience of not having to tether the USB cable next to the Xbox One. But, alas, it can't be helped now. Again, I'm just going to give it another chance and see if the anomaly just repeats itself. I thought for a second there I heard an echo coming from the XSplit software. If you hear an echo, please let me know immediately so that way I can address it. In fact, now that I think about it, yeah, I think there is an echo. I recently did have to install a new version of XSplit. It just recently released an update as of today. So, if I have to guess, whenever this happens, the options that I had set previously for the Elgato game capture software, or not the software, damn it, more so for XSplit and its capture source. It switches back to system sound rather than stream only, like it should. I'm not sure what's up with that. But if the run ends up dying, I'll make adjustments and just refresh and try again. Again, I don't know why that happens, but oddly enough it does, and it's annoying. That is one pretty annoying quirk about XSplit with Elgato's Game Capture HD. No matter what Elgato device you use, you have the same problem. Then again, maybe it's like that with all capture devices? I could be wrong. Oh my god, grab the egg, please. Good lord. Oh, come on! Get the hell up there, please! Jesus Christ! I pushed the button, nothing happened. Good God Almighty. This is horrendous. Dropped inputs left and right. Again, this is just my fault for playing on a frickin' 4K television when I should be playing on a frickin' gaming monitor. The only problem is I only have 2 monitors. And I need both monitors to, well, monitor everything here. I need my right monitor to view the XSplit software and also the Banjo Kazooie helper site. That and also some... God damn it. Well, looks like the run is dead. Got too close to Mumbo. That is unfortunate. Alright. I guess while this is being worked on, I'm going to go ahead and make adjustments immediately to this to see... Oh, okay, apparently the thing literally froze for a second because I was scrolling through. Okay, let's fix this. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Come on! You can do it! Okay, note to self, I shouldn't do this while I'm streaming. Otherwise, XSplit just breaks. Again, I don't know why this thing has to install. I don't even know if that came through. Alright. I'm probably going to have to stop the stream in order to get this thing fixed. So, excuse me for a few minutes. I need to readjust some things. If I can push the right buttons. Here we go. Okay. I think we're back online. Okay. So. Alright, that's good. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Frankie Jasip. Anyway, if you were here earlier, you may know that, I was having a bit of a issue when it came to, the stream itself, as well as the Elgato game capture, the HD60 Pro. Basically, what was going on is, when I updated XSplit, there's a setting that the stream audio from the Elgato goes through. By default, it resorts to system sound. So, as a result of that, since I'm capturing basically both the system sound as well as the stream and basically everything in between, it creates an echo effect, which is not good. So, basically, what I have to do is essentially close XSplit after updating in order to get it to reinstall the option to set the source to stream only. So what that means is the audio that's playing now on stream is only for the actual stream and video capture. So it's not being played via system sound. So this means that the audio overall is cleaner. I know it sounds kind of complicated, but it's honestly not that bad. Though this issue doesn't really appear in OBS for some reason, or slobs. But even so, it's still an annoyance that only seems to appear with XSplit. Because of the way it works. And how it handles audio and everything. XSplit is kind of a complicated beast, but it's damn well worth your time. Honestly. Okay. Alright, let's try this again now, shall we? Not too often you get pictures of Mumbo's Mountain here. That would be a musical note. Alright, I was just making sure that the... Okay. God damn it. I was just making sure that everything is right with the world on the not only the dashboard but also my channel page too. That was fast. That's not Humba Wumba. That's not Tell Banjo Tooie. Oh, of course. Well then. This stinks. Hopefully this isn't a sign of things to come. Good lord. Alright. Now then, before we get things started, obviously we need to activate Furnace Fun moveset. I've explained this several times throughout several runs of mine, but for those of you who are new to these kinds of runs, let me go ahead and explain. Basically, all the moves that you've learned throughout the entire game, Nice emotes. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I was explaining FFM right. Basically, all the moves that you learn from the save file that is present here now, which is the one I'm using here, if you happen to die during a minigame square, you can transfer all the moves that you've learned on that particular file over to a new file, and they'll become activated once you reach Mumbo's Mountain, or if you re-enter Grunty's Lair after entering it from Spiral Mountain. So, I figure I'd throw that out there. There is a paste bin out there for like a more detailed explanation on how FFM works. But I don't have access to that paste bin. I don't know where the URL is. But regardless, let's get things underway yet again. Let's go.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
We may have had a bit of a rocky start, especially with Mumbos, but again, it's fine. We can always go back and just do it again, and again, and again. Speaking of Mumbos, the reason why the run died right there is because within Mumbos, in the Xbox version of the game, since you cannot skip messages with L, R, and B, since L is technically mapped to R on the Xbox version of the game, you have to just sit through the entire dialogue tree and just speed it up as fast as you can. So, to get around this, there's a way you can essentially jump into the flame around where Mumbo is sitting. If you happen to hit it and get knocked back in the right directions, you'll be able to wake Mumbo up, trigger his text, while also dying as well. This will cue Grunty to chime in and just cancel out the Mumbo text altogether. So the next time you go to see Mumbo with enough Mumbo tokens to actually transform, you won't have to sit nearly as long and listen to Mumbo's lecture about transforming into animals and stuff of that nature. There we go, there's a nice improvement. That's what I like to see. Alright. Back to Mumbo as we go. Oopsie. Anyway, to answer your question, you do have to use a capture device if you want to capture console gaming. However, the latest console generation with the PlayStation 4 as well as the Xbox One do have built-in capture software which allow you to capture gameplay, but they are very, very limited in their utility. With the PS4, you can record up to 1080p, 30 frames per second for up to 1 hour of gameplay. However, with the Xbox One, I believe the base model can, the base as well as the S models of the Xbox One can do 1080p at 30 FPS as well, I think. Then again, maybe it's 720p at 30 FPS. I'm not 100% sure on that, but regardless, the resolution is roughly the same on Xbox One as well. However, it is extremely limited as far as recording capabilities are concerned. So it can only do like up to 5 minutes per recording. However, with the Xbox One X, the high-end Xbox One model, I believe that one can do 4K at 60 FPS, but the time limit is roughly the same. If not, it might be longer. I'm not 100% sure on that. I have no experience with the Xbox One X whatsoever because I don't have that model. I only have the regular Xbox One. In fact, I actually have the second revision of the Xbox One. The one that looks like a frickin' VCR from the early 80s and 90s. Yeah, that one. Not only can you capture gameplay from the consoles themselves. Okay, I understand. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Not only can you capture from both the consoles themselves, you could also live stream from both of those consoles to a streaming platform of your choice. Between Twitch, YouTube, and I believe Mixer on the Xbox One only. The PlayStation 4 is limited to just Twitch and YouTube. That's it. And unlike actually capturing the footage, live streaming can be done for basically as long as you want, so long as you're still within the game and the game doesn't crash, or if you exit out, like to the PlayStation menu or something within the PlayStation interface. If you bring up the PlayStation interface, what will happen is PlayStation's interface will just block out the user interface. And whenever a trophy appears, it's just a jumbled mess that just appears for about as long as the trophy does. I guess they do that to alleviate spoilers from the games that you're playing. God damn it. Anyway, as far as streaming on the Xbox One is concerned, I have no experience with that whatsoever. But I do know someone who does primarily stream on the Xbox One, because they do not have a laptop powerful enough to run any sort of game capturing software whatsoever on their end. So, overall, streaming on both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are good, but they are very limited in comparison to like an actual dedicated capture device as well as a PC. With both of those, you can capture from not only the PS4 and Xbox One, but basically any game console so long as it has an HDMI connection, i.e. either modification or using a upscaler of some sort. Also, that was bullshit. Okay. So basically, so long as you have a HDMI upscaler of some kind, and you're using an HDMI capture device such as the Elgato HD60 Pro or the game Elgato HD60 or HD60S, you should be fine. However, from my experiences with the HD60 Pro, it is very, very picky when it comes to upscalers. Especially when recording from retro consoles such as the Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1. Not so sure about PlayStation 2. But it is very, very picky when it comes to upscalers. At least from my experience. Also, sweet. New time. 20-second improvement. That is sweet. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The HD60 Pro... it's very picky with its upscalers, and you get very, very, different results depending on what upscaler you hook it up to. So, what I mean by this is, say you're hooking up a Nintendo 64 to the Elgato HD60 Pro. Well, if you are doing this, and you hook it up to a, like, say, fairly inexpensive HDMI upscaler at around the $50 range, depending on what the upscaler is and how it complies with the HD60 Pro, you will either get high-pitched noises, glitched video, both, or nothing at all. And yeah, that's just a pretty big pain in the ass. Thankfully, the upscaler I do have, technically I have two of them, I did make a pretty big investment recently, well, more or less like several months ago. There's this upscaler known as the RetroTink 2X. And this device, or this upscaler, works perfectly with the HD60 Pro. No problem, no inconsistent BS, no high-pitched noises, no glitches, nothing. It works as if it was a native HDMI device. So that is pretty dang sweet. So basically, if you want the HD60 Pro to work, you're going to have to fork over some serious cash in order to invest in a high-end upscaler, such as the RetroTink 2X, or if you're just primarily doing N64 game captures, the Eon Super 64 is also pretty good too, as it outputs an S-video via HDMI. So that is pretty nice. Although I hear it's as good as the RetroTink. So, pick your poison. Now, there is also one more Elgato capture device out in the market right now, known as the 4K 60 Pro. Basically, it is Elgato's highest high-end video capture device. It records gameplay footage of 4K at 60 FPS, though it does not support HDR, though when I say that, I mean it doesn't support HDR capture. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. It's a color range that is present on some 4K televisions. In fact, I think all of them have it, pretty much. All of them. I could be wrong, though. But I'm pretty sure a large majority of 4K televisions nowadays have HDR of some kind. Whether it be the latest version or slightly downwards. But regardless, it is pretty interesting, nonetheless. But anyway, the 4K 60 Pro supports 4K resolution up to 60 frames per second. However, you're going to need a very beastly hardware or a very powerful PC with current gen technology if you want to take full advantage of the device or even to use it in general. I know, because I was interested in possibly getting it, but looking at the system requirements, I don't have the system requirements to run the thing. I mean, it requires at least a 6th gen Intel Core processor. I think it's an i5 for its minimum specifications. And I believe NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 at the very least for its graphics card requirement as well, or an AMD equivalent. So that is very high specs, which is required to even use the device. So honestly, I'm good with just having the 4K, just having the regular HD60 Pro. Oh dear. And the reason why I say this is because right now I'm perfectly happy with just doing 1080p content at 60 FPS. Though I wish I could actually stream at that sort of quality. Too bad my bandwidth doesn't really allow it, not without some serious problems. I mean, I've tried doing it with a playthrough of Earthbound for when I did it on the SNES Classic Edition, and that was like several months ago. When I was using OBS to stream that game, I had nothing but problems on the end of just bandwidth utilization. and stabilization in general. It was just nothing but problems with the thing. Oh, come on. Seriously? You dropped my goddamn input. Again. Oh, goddamn it, game. Ugh. That is absolute trash. I don't even know how that happened. Whatever, game, screw you. Hopefully we'll be able to make up for lost time elsewhere. Okay. Damn it! Trying to make pole jump is a very, very difficult task. It basically requires frame-perfect timing in order to even be able to make it to the pole. And even then, there's very little room for error. You basically have to go straight at the pole. If you go at it in any other way, you're not making it. And if you do make it, you better ground pound, otherwise you're not going to get the height required, and Banjo will just magically let go and fall off. Okay. Wow. Holy crap, I didn't get hit by those frickin' blades. I know that seems like a common occurrence to not get hit, but I always get hit by at least one or two of those blades, no matter what I do, no matter how I approach it. Okay. No. There really isn't much of a difference between the different colors of people that are in the chat. I do know that Nightbot has a bit of a dedicated color scheme to it, but that's just because it is literally just that, a bot. But, Oh, thank you. But yeah, there really isn't much of a difference in color scheme when it comes to different people in the chat. I mean, sure, there are a couple of different icons, but colored text is not really anything major. It's just something set up by user preference, really. So, for example, whenever I would type into a chat of someone's stream, I like my my text to be green because green is my favorite color. You can go into your settings at any time and adjust the your text color. I think you can do that with like a free membership. I mean, by that I mean without like an Amazon Prime membership. But I think if you want to, like I think if you want to dirty stinking red names. Some people set a preference to have their text be red. But anyway, as I was trying to say, if you happen to have an Amazon Prime or Twitch Turbo, you can, I think you can adjust the emoji icons that you use for, like, excuse me, basic expressions such as a smiley face, frowny face, etc. Like, for example, you can change it to the standard Twitch emoji icon to monkeys. Or something else entirely. There's really only like 3 sets of emoji icons for Amazon Prime and Twitch Turbo users. That's really about it. There are other emojis that you can use, just search around, and you can also score channel-specific emojis as well by simply subscribing to someone's channel. For example, if you would subscribe to, say, me, you can do so if you happen to have a Amazon Prime membership and you have it synced to your Twitch account. You can use your free subscription that you get once per month. You can use that on any channel of your choice, and you can use that to subscribe to that person for free, and also get a cool emoji icon that you can use that is from that person's channel if they happen to be an affiliate or a partner. If they're a partner, you get a lot more emoji icons from that one particular channel, but affiliates have icons set for the different tiers of subscription that you can choose to subscribe to. If you want the higher tier subscriptions, such as Tier 2 and Tier 3, you will have to pay a little bit more, which is okay with me. Okay. If you want, like, for example, a certain icon that I use, or one of the emojis I use, that I have made for my channel, you can choose to subscribe for as low as $4.99 per month if you so desire. Again, it's totally optional. Not only do you get access to a emoji icon, you also get access to additional perks such as immunity to slow mode whenever I would initiate that. And you also get advertisement-free viewing. So Twitch runs ads on many people's streams, and most of the time that can very easily be avoided by simply subscribing to someone if you are getting annoyed by the ads without the need of ad blocker. Okay. The other tiers that you can choose to subscribe to and upgrade to are $9.99 as well as $24.99 per month. Unlike a Twitch Prime subscription, which you have to... oh, God damn it. Damn it! Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Unlike regular subscriptions, which renew automatically every month, if you choose to keep it going, Twitch Prime subscriptions have to be renewed manually. Like whenever the time of the month comes around. So, say for example, oops, come on. That works. Say for example, today is August 3rd, right? Well, if you choose to use your Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime subscription, the free one that you get per month, you would have to renew that subscription manually with the same method, i.e. Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime. Oops. Screw it. You would have to renew it like around the time that the subscription expires. If you hang around that person's channel for long enough, Twitch will kind of notify you while you're watching that particular streamer that your subscription's about to run out for that particular channel, and you can choose to use the free month to continue your streak and just continue to experience the benefits of being subscribed to that one person's channel. Of course, with paid subscriptions, you don't have to worry about that because that's automatically taken out every single month. Just keep in mind, though, you can cancel your subscription at any time if you so desire. Okay. I hope that's a good explanation on how subscriptions work here on Twitch. Not only do you support the streamer, you also gain a couple of extra perks as a result too, so that is pretty nice. Also sweet. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay, what? How did I miss that? I don't even. You know what? Whatever. Again, it's fine. We'll work with it. Again, choosing to subscribe to any Twitch streamer whatsoever is entirely optional. I'm never going to gate any live streaming experience to those who pay only, with maybe a couple of exceptions here and there for like super special streams that I dedicate only to like my subscribers, VIPs, and moderators. But that's really about it. Everything else, like 99.9% of all streams I do, will be available for free without the need to subscribe. Of course, choosing to subscribe would be great because you are supporting me directly. Of course. That works. Oops. I thought I hit the rat-tap-rat button, but I guess not. Oh well, this is fine. This also works. Oh wow, I got my feather back. Holy crap. Nice! Nice landing. Get away from me, Snacker. You ain't biting this bare ass today. No way. There we go. Okay, gotta remember, 3 hits left. Yo, crap. Right here. Perfect. By the way, death warping like that is intentional. It is intentional because it's the fastest way of returning to the start of the area. It also skips the final Jiggy Dance animation, which lasts 8 seconds. And just a regular Jiggy Dance lasts about 4 seconds. So we try to skip as many of those dances as possible. Okay. Here we go. Now the real fun begins. I can do this. You can do this, Snivy. You can do this. You've done this many times before, and you sure as hell can do it again with gusto. Alright. You can do this, Snivy. You can do it. You are a freaking champion. Oh, come on! Oh, damn it. That's not good. Lost, unfortunately, 45 seconds just because of that. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I think what I'm doing wrong here is I'm not waiting long enough. Alright, this is the last try. If I don't get it this time, then I will have to reset. Because I've already lost too much time as it is. Lost like 2 minutes. God, that absolutely figures too. Doing so well, only to have it fall apart right here and now. Yep, run's dead. Obviously, I need a hell of a lot more practice with that. God, that sucks. Okay, so what I was trying to do there is what is known as FP early. FP early is considered one of the hardest tricks in the entire game. Basically, you would beak bomb through the seam of the ramp like I was trying to do there, and you would clip out of bounds. And then while out of bounds, you would fly into the loading zone of Freeze's Peak. And during the advanced run of Banjo Kazooie, runners have to do this twice in a single run. And they have to get it on the first try on both attempts. If they don't get it on their first try, then like I said, you lose like 45 seconds per attempt. And if you lose too much time as a result, you might as well just say screw it and reset immediately. Oddly enough, the trick is harder to execute on Xbox than it is on N64. Just due in part with, like, beak bombing clips are harder to execute in general. Though the methodology and really the method of executing the move is still the same no matter what. It's just, timing is key. I can do the trick. It's just, consistency is not my strong suit when it comes to that. That would be Snacker. Anyway, bottles. Captain Blubber. Actually, that's, Logo, okay. That was kind of a guess. God damn it! Oh, that sucked. Though, beak bombing clips are harder to execute on Xbox, it just means that nailing the trick in general is just that much more satisfying. Because you executed a harder version of said trick. So, doing FP early, as well as 450 note door skip, which are basically the same trick as one another, it saves you 12 seconds if you manage to pull it off. If you manage to pull it off on your first go both times.
Oh shit, here we go again.
However, like I said, that is a lot easier said than done. When it comes to FP early, the most amount of times I managed to pull it off in a row is 4 times. 4 times in a row. And my camera just froze. Well, crap. Excuse me. So, like I was saying, I managed to pull it off 4 times in a row before messing up again. Like I said, I did do a practice run last night, but obviously I need more practice when it comes to FP early, because consistency when it comes to that is key. And consistency is what I lack when it comes to the trick. Like I said, I can do it, it's just really damn difficult. I swear to God if that missed. Like that. Crap. Well, there goes at least 3 seconds. It probably doesn't help that I'm playing on a 4K television either, as 4K televisions are notorious for having a high amount of input latency or input lag. Even though I play my game in game mode all the time, and that's what I keep my TV at on, crap. Lost all my momentum for whatever reason. Anyway, back to what I was saying, hang on, let me turn on my fan. It's getting really hot in here. Okay. What was I saying before? I honestly don't remember. Something about FP early and consistency, and I forgot to start my timer. God damn it. Alright, let's try that again now, shall we? Anyway, I have 3 different emotes that I can share with you all here. So here they are. This is Tier 1. Here's Tier 2. And here's Tier 3. Figured I'd share. So if you want to use these emotes for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe to their respective tiers. And it's as simple as that. Let us begin once more.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
By the way, the emotes I made, like I said, I made them. I made them myself in Photoshop. To be more specific, I used GIMP version 2.8, I think. And the camera froze again. Okay, what's really weird is the Elgato Cam Link did list that the GoPro Hero 6 is fully compatible with the Cam Link. But I've had a lot of problems when it comes to using the Cam Link. That's good, Shawario Mox. I'm glad that you can be here now. And to answer your question, things are going okay. Unfortunately, the last run I had was a really good one. Unfortunately, it died due to FP early completely falling apart. So, we're going again. Okay. I don't even know why I said that, but whatever. Let's try this again, and hopefully this time things will go even better than last time. We'll see. Well, it doesn't help that I get disoriented by the camera. Oh, come on, really? Now, the reason why I reset on this area if I would fail bottle skip is because in the Xbox version of the game, you lose 15 seconds approximately just by speaking to bottles in that particular area. However, on N64, it's not as big of a deal because you can skip that conversation by pushing L, R, and B, and you'd only lose like 2 seconds instead of 15.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Okay, maybe it's a little more like around 5 seconds, but even so, it's still a major pain in the ass. Especially when you have to sit through Balls' lecture yet again for like the millionth time. Because apparently Balls just can't make up his mind of what it is he wants to do. No. He has to tell you basically what's going on, why is it that Tootie got kidnapped, how she got kidnapped, who took her, and basically the synopsis of the entire game, and of course my camera froze again! The whole reason why I got the Elgato Cam Link, and also a camcorder in the first place, was to improve the visual quality of the actual camera itself via a webcam. Because the other webcam I have essentially set up for backup purposes is the Logitech C922. But for whatever reason, whenever I would restart my computer or anything like that, all the settings I have set up for the thing just default back to their default settings. Every time I would do a reboot on my frickin' PC. Thankfully, that is not a problem with the Cam Link or my actual camera. Surprised I didn't fall there. Really, game? We're doing this now? We're gonna be stuck here for like the next 10,000 years? Just because I can't frickin' go anywhere? Ugh, Jesus flip, kill me. This is so demoralizing. Especially after having such a good run earlier on, too. All to come tumbling down, and the momentum just simply can't get back up in any way, shape, or form because potatoes. Not really. I'm not into horror movies myself, but I know my mother is. She loves horror movies. I mean, she's not into slasher films, but she is into horror movies such as Annabelle Comes Home. And I think that was one of those movies that my mother wanted to see herself.
Oh, shit.
But for whatever reason, when she and my aunt attempted to go see it, there was only like one showing, and it was like really late in the evening, like around 9:30. And afterwards, it never reappeared in theaters since. So I'm going to guess right now it's getting ready for a home release. The remake, I have not. And I've no interest in really watching the remake of The Lion King, but I have seen the original. And yeah, I do love the original movie. I've heard pretty mixed things when it comes to the remake. Some people say that it's as good, if not better, than the original. I know I'm probably going to be nailed to a frickin' cross by saying that, but I'm just stating observations here. I mean, critics love the remake. Audiences, I'm not so sure. I haven't really checked its score on IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that. I'm not exactly someone who's a movie fanatic, because I'm more interested in video games than I am in movies, but that's just me. But from, yeah, like I was saying, it's either really good from what some people are saying, or just a complete utter train wreck. It really depends on who you talk to when it comes to movies like that. Also, come on, game. Screw you! Okay, how many times has this been going on? I'm going to guess at least 5. 5 attempts already? And besides, the run was shit anyway. Got stuck on the wall, missed the final boulder. You know, the usual stuff. Yeah, I did change the reset sound nade. I changed it several streams back. Alright, let's go.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And if you want to know where that's from, it's the jingle Game Over Yeah from, I believe, Sega Rally Championship? I figured it was, time for, like, a slight change of pace. Something slightly different when it comes to that, so I figured why not? Why not go with that? Excuse me. Anywho, I'm glad that you were able to make it, Nade. Anywho, what you've missed? Well, I had a really good run going. Unfortunately, it died in FP early. I'm dead serious. I failed it like 3 times in a row, and I just could not recover. So, I decided to say, screw it, let's just start again, and we'll give it another go. The only way I'm going to get good at doing FP early is by doing it. By practicing it again, and again, and again. That's the key when it comes to learning anything whatsoever, especially when it comes to complicated movement. Especially when it comes to something of this caliber. What'll happen when you're first starting out is you're gonna crash, burn, and crash and burn some more, just like that. I am too. That was Yeah, I know, FP early, lol. One absolute pain in the ass, especially on Xbox when it's a hell of a lot harder to pull off. Although, I don't know if it really is that much harder to pull off, but I feel like it is slightly harder as a result.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Okay, time for another lecture by Professor Bottles. Get used to this, folks. We're going to be here for a while. Oh, man. Damn it, the camera froze again. Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by, Frankie. See you later. Anyway, we should be able to get a run going as soon as we enter Grunty's lair. Again. However, we kind of need to get there first. Oh, that was bad. That was just absolute trash. Okay. Can we please get past Bottle Skip? Pretty please? Thank you, Jesus Flip. That's better. Finally, we can actually get another run started after what seems like 10,000 frickin' years. Good Lord above. I don't know if I added a marker or not to signify that I started another run. So, I think what I'll go ahead and do is, while this is going on, I'll just add another one, just in case. Just like that. And I'll just make adjustments accordingly if this actually turns out to be a decent run. We'll see. We'll most definitely see. But like I said, we gotta do all these levels and then FP early, as well as 450 no door skip. And no, I am not giving up on that. It is a trick that can work, and it can save you some good time, but it is difficult to pull off. But like I said before, time and time again, 450 note door skip as well as FP early are basically the same exact trick, just going in a different direction. That's all there is to it. Just a different direction while out of bounds. I know I make it sound incredibly simple, but in actuality, it isn't. It is considered one of the hardest tricks in the game, though, from what I'm hearing, the absolute hardest trick in the entire game, which is not useful at all for the 100% category of this game, is known as Door of Grunty. The glitch involves very precise movement between yourself, the final door where Grunty's the final Grunty fight is located. Yeah, it's a very, very complicated trick to pull off. One that requires extreme task-like precision. And it can only be done on the N64 version of the game. And it's only useful for any percent. I'm dead serious. Door of Grunty is the hardest trick you can learn. And like I said, not useful for 100% in the slightest. Okay, what? Really? Guess I fired slightly too early. God damn it. I hate it when I feel like I should be on the ground and I go into Talon Trot, and instead I ground pound. It's kind of like playing Super Mario 64 where you go to long jump, and instead of long jumping, you just stop dead in your tracks and just ground pound. Oh, you tried to make a donation? Okay, it should be pretty simple to, donate. Underneath of the video player, there's a tab known as Donations. Within that tab, you should see a link that says, click here to donate. If you click that link, it'll take you to, a Streamlabs page, where you can enter your desired amount that you want to donate, attach a gift if you so desire. Okay. And then afterwards, you just input your information in, and you're good. Okay. God damn it. Alright. Definitely not attempt number 2. That is for certain. Hey boys, you want a party? Thank you. Hello!
Proof smiled. I can't remember what I said before.
Well, thanks for the donation. Unfortunately, it caused a reset. Oh. And the camera froze. Fantastic. Hi, Glad Jonas. Glad to be back again. I swear. Anywho, thank you so much for the donation, man. I highly appreciate it. Oh. And with that, you have now officially become the new stream boss. Alrighty, I'll see you soon. Okay, yeah, gotta redo FFM. Okay, Grunty, I don't know why. You really want me to get to AGDQ. I would love to go to AGDQ. Trust me. Unfortunately, I just don't have the money to be able to go. But that donation definitely helps tremendously. I highly appreciate it a lot, dude. I really do. You have no idea. Funny enough, that donation is the first donation I've ever had on this channel. And again, I can't thank you enough. Okay. Well, that may have crumbled and fallen apart. But that just means that the next one will be even better, potentially. If we actually manage to make it out of Mumbo's Mountain and also Spiral Mountain of Death. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I need to pay attention to these questions. Again, thanks, dude. I highly appreciate it. I didn't quite hear the sound. There we go. I couldn't remember for sure, so I kind of had to guess in my head real fast. Okay. There we go. Finally got another opportunity to run yet again. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this started yet again, and hopefully things will go even better and I don't end up getting killed.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
At least not getting killed at the wrong time. That was still too funny though, how that donation essentially led to my death. Again, you can't make these things... Oh, speak of the devil! We have another one!
1 exclamation mark dot 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 and second D.
Oh, thanks again for the frickin' donation, the B. Beckwith. Again, I highly appreciate it very, very much. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go. Oh no, it's fine. Again, at least it's another clip I can submit to Glad Jonas. And also Speedrun fails as well. Who knows? It may actually appear. Because I did get featured on both those channels at least once or twice. Speedrun fails, I believe I appeared at least 3 times, and Glad Jonas I appeared on twice. First time I appeared on Glad Jonas was for saves and speedrunning. And that's not it. Anyway. During the save, I nearly drowned in clankers. And I managed to save myself during the drowning animation as I managed to resurface. Which is, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to replicate that ever again. But even so, still something to say the least.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
So, the second time I appeared on Glad Jonas, was recently with WTFs and speedrunning. It was a bit of a strange one. So what happened was I accidentally killed myself one too many times during Furnace Spun to start up FFM. And when I was reloading my save or getting ready to... Okay, see you soon, Shawaria Mox. Anyway, back to what I was saying. As I was getting ready to reload the FFM setup file, the UI kind of glitched up, showing my life counter, as well as the honeycombs from my primary save file. So as a result, the honeycombs basically merged together temporarily until I selected the actual save file and started the run itself. In which case, the UI went back to normal afterwards, but it was still really strange when it did happen. I'm not too sure if this is a Xbox exclusive kind of a glitch that can occur or not. It might be able to occur on N64 as well, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's an Xbox exclusive glitch due to faster load times and upon saving and quitting, you return to the main menu rather than the title screen. Okay. There we go. All done with that. Finally, out of freaking Spiral Mountain again. Now, here's hoping Mumbo's actually goes better this time. And I actually remember to take damage by the bull after getting done with Kunga. Okay, let's give this another go. I'm sure that this time things will go even more smoothly this time. Hopefully I can replicate the previous run, though granted the start wasn't as good, but I'm sure we'll be able to make it up in other levels. We'll see. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to pull a pole jump. Maybe I'll actually be able to jump out of the ventilation system after grabbing the empty honeycomb piece and clankers. Who knows? Only one way to find out. Oof. Okay. Hello! Another donation!
Mumbo Jumbo. Keep up the good work, buddy. Smile.
Oh, thank you again for the $5 donation, man. It's highly appreciated. Every little bit helps, trust me. Especially now when I kind of need the money more than ever. Okay. Okay. Come on, Kunga. Please work with me. This time. Here, pretty please. Okay. Well, you know, I actually managed to get into Talon Trot just in time. Again, highly appreciated, dude. Hi, Bull. Can you give me a good whack? Thanks, buddy. You're the best. Dang it! Okay. So far, so good. Despite the little mistake that was made. Again? Things happen. Oh my god, grab it. Thank you. Hello. Wait, why did I say that? I have no idea. I'm crazy. That'll work. No, indeed. Gotta go for the gold as much as I possibly can. Or in this case, it's a rainbow, but even so, you get the point. Well, dang it. Oh, this isn't good. Accidentally picked up extra health, which I really do not need right now. Oops. Come on. Okay. As far as other damage sources, there is the flame, like I said. So, what I can do here is just, like that. Excellent. There we go. All done. That's the first trip of Momo's Mountain down. Like I've been alluding to, basically with my splits, is we'll be back later. Same with Spiral Mountain as well. Now, when it comes to the Xbox version of the game, the routing for Reverse Speed Adventure is harder to execute, but is honestly superior in my opinion. Albeit, it is harder. And of course, the camera froze again. I really gotta look into that. So anyway, goddamn camera. I swear. I honestly don't get why the camera just randomly freezes for a few moments. But regardless, it is unfortunate that it does happen. And there he goes again. Perhaps there's some sort of conflict going on with the drivers on the... Dang it. That's fine. Excuse me. Oh my god. Get up there. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? Whatever. We'll go again. I thought for a second there I was going to fall. And if I would have fallen, that would have been at least a few seconds lost. Let's get this underway, and hopefully this place will go even better than last time. Because last time I was here, there were a few bad points, such as the hoop minigame within Clanker himself. That was pretty bad, all things considered. But, again, it's not the worst thing ever. Okay. Again, I apologize for the camera freezing. I'm not sure what's causing this, or why it's happening. Perhaps it's time for me to update the Elgato capture software. Usually when I do that, that also updates all the drivers for all the Elgato capture devices that I have currently connected to my PC, including the cam link. But whatever, Camly can sometimes be kind of finicky with how it wants to operate. Like, sometimes, for whatever reason, when it comes to using the cam link in my camera, occasionally when opening up XSplit or even OBS for that matter, it slows my computer down to an absolute crawl. And if that happens, it makes my computer completely unresponsive, so I have to do like a literal hard reset in order to get it back up and running again. And usually the solution to fixing that problem is to update the game capture software or literally just open it. Oh, hello, we have yet another donation!
You got this. Let's update that capture card smile.
Thanks again for the $5 donation, dude. Highly appreciate it. The only way I can really update the game capture software is by simply opening game capture software, which I cannot do during the stream. I literally have to stop the stream, close XSplit, and then reopen open the game capture software in order to see if there even is an update. That'll work. Nice. Much, much better. Oh. Nice 20. I think the most optimal time you can get on that without pause buffering is 22 seconds, I think? At least that's how it is on N64. I'm not so sure about Xbox, though. Cause what? Pause buffering does not work on Xbox. Believe me, I've tried. Another one? Holy crap! Dang
Makes
it.
sense. How about we just get you to AGDQ?
Sounds like a plan. God damn it. Oh, come on! Seriously? God, I freaking hate the hit detection on those freaking slug monsters sometimes, I swear. Again, thank you so much for the donation, man. Highly appreciate it. I appreciate the generosity. It really helps me out. It really does. Well, this Clankers is honestly going absolutely horrible. Ah, dang it. Well, so much for trying to salvage Clankers. Oh well, like I said, we can work with this. We'll just make it up with Treasure Trove Cove. And hopefully things will go a lot more efficiently there. Because I know with TTC, I did have a few, wait, what? Come on, man! Really? Okay. That's fine. Wait, what am I doing? Get out of Talontrot. There we go. Much better. Again, just gotta do what we can, and we have another donation!
Focus, focus. We will get a solid run soon.
Thank you so much for the encouragement and the donation yet again, man. I really appreciate it. Wow. Okay. Kind of surprised I didn't high jump. Usually that would happen too. Okay. Okay, what? Come on, grab the notes, please. Thank you very much. Much better. Okay, that is complete bullcrap. Occasionally, for whatever reason, when you do a rat-a-tap-rap against that cage, your inputs get completely dropped and robbed. Which is incredibly annoying for when that does happen, as there's a very high chance you'll end up dropping down to the lower area before you can even grab the Jiggy, wasting a whole lot of time. That is so annoying. I honestly hate it. I hate it when that happens. Okay. That'll work. Ah, didn't make it. Oh well. Better than usual, that's for certain. Save the frames, not the animals. I love that inside joke, though. For those of you who don't know what that is, there's a phrase that is shared across many Awesome Games Done Quick events. Usually it is shared between Awesome Games Done Quick and Summer Games Done Quick. Well, in the game Super Metroid, at the very end of the game, you have the option of either saving the animals at the very end, or leave them to die and just make your escape. And usually a donation incentive is placed whenever Super Metroid is being ran by someone. Metroid Prime? Okay, I had no idea that was a thing too. But regardless, they usually set up a donation incentive to either kill the animals or save the animals. That would be kind of surprising if that also applied to Metroid Prime. But I don't remember Metroid Prime having that. I know that for a fact, because I've actually made it to the final boss in Metroid Prime many years ago, but I've never actually beaten it, or beaten the game for that matter. So, yeah. Figure I throw that out there. Okay. Clickers may have been kind of a train wreck, but here's hoping TTC will go better. We'll see. Already, never mind. I should shut up before I say anything at all, especially if it's positive. I was going to say we already have a better start, as I didn't ground pound immediately upon reaching the shore. Ah, oh, damn it. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna have to pick that up later. As if things couldn't get any worse. So anyway, that one note, usually you have to pick that up during your first flight. Otherwise, you'll lose about 10 seconds or so trying to pick it back up again later. It is unfortunate, but it is the way it is. At least right now, unless I end up resetting, which is a very real possibility. Alright. Oh crap, I'm way too high up. Good landing. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Finally! I agree. There really isn't much of a shame in resetting, especially in early game. But mid-game, not so much. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that works. That'll help. Oh, come on, really? You know what, that's fine. I needed to, lower my health anyway. My, PB is a 226.09. Compared to world record, it is a 210.26. And that is being held currently by the 8-bit beast. At least when it comes to the Xbox version of the game. N64, I do have a PB for the N64 version of the game, though I don't run that version very often. And last time I checked, it was like a 254 something. I primarily run Xbox because it's more of a comfort thing for me. I just feel more comfortable in the Xbox version of the game as opposed to N64. As Xbox is a lot more forgiving when it comes to notes and collectibles, and you can utilize death warps a lot more in the Xbox version of the game, while N64, you can't really utilize them as much, or to the same extent. However, N64 still utilizes death warps, but only after they grab the final jiggy of the level. Otherwise, if they don't do that, then they lose basically all the progress that they've made with their notes as well as Jinjos. Which is bad. Very, very bad. Xbox, you don't have to worry about that at all. Because all the notes and Jinjos that you pick up along with Jiggies, they stay saved. No matter what. Ooh, nice. It's not very often I get that quick dive there in that room, but when I do, it feels nice. Ooh. Excellent! Got the perfect spawn! Now, hopefully this will make up for lost time. Actually, I can't really fly to the very top unless I do something like this. Or just fail miserably. Guess I'm going up the old-fashioned way then. And then get stuck. Well, at least the good news for this is that I can grab this Mumbo token here, and that just means I can exclude another one later on. Because in this route, Mumbo tokens are extremely important. You can't afford to miss any except maybe one. That's it. That's all you can miss. Dang it! Should have hit the A button instead of X. Oh well, my fault. Oh, great. Now Snacker's gonna juggle me at least two... Okay, guess not. There we go. Alright. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Hello, OG Biggs. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the good luck. I'm definitely gonna need it, especially now. Alright. Even though I got a rainbow split for TTC, that doesn't mean that the level itself was very good, because, let's be honest, it wasn't. It was kind of a mess. Especially having to miss the one note during the first flight. That really put a damper on things, that's for sure. But oh well, it is what it is. Alright. FP early, here we go. Let's give this another whirl. I can do this. You can do this. You can do it. I know you can. Damn it! Why is this not working again? Okay. Honestly, I've not been able to get past FP early at all today. That's really bad. I probably should have practiced this beforehand, before even starting the stream. But alas. I don't even, man. Okay, this is the last one. Last attempt. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to just say screw it. Honestly, I need more practice when it comes to it. I really do, especially now. Oh, God. I can't see a thing. Oh my God. I can't believe I actually managed to pull it off on my third attempt. Ugh. Good God, that was so bad. Especially being blinded. I literally could not see at all. Oh, really, game? Really? Freaking face snowman. Very true. At least the run continues for now. Oh, Lord have mercy. I honestly cannot believe that that failed so freaking bad. Oh, God, I need a drink, especially after that.
You've been awesome to listen to while creating my own game. Being the sole developer is tough, but keep an eye out for the title in 2021, fingers crossed, for Super Zomboy.
Wow, again, thank you so much for yet another donation, man. Highly appreciate it. And thank you for the encouragement. Oh, Lordy. Now, hopefully we'll be able to make up for lost time here in Freezy Peak. And I bet you 20 bucks, despite me failing FP early like twice now. I bet you, since I failed FP early twice, yeah, indeed. Back to what I was saying, I bet you that I'll be able to nail 450 no door skip on my first try. That would be the most hilarious thing ever. Granted, I've said that for many things, but here we are. Okay. Regardless, I appreciate any and all donations I get, regardless of the amount. I really do. And hello, the B. Bexwith is our newest follower. Again, thank you so much for not only your generosity, but also the follow, dude. Highly appreciated yet again. I can't stress that enough. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Frickin' face snowman, I swear. Okay, guess what I'm not doing here? I see. That's okay. Not everyone's up to the task, and it's totally understandable. Alright. Oh, come on, really? Add more salt to the wound, why don't you, game? Who wants to place a bet that I'll also get the T-Rex transformation, too, during this run? I appreciate the thought, dude. And I'm glad that you feel that way about me. I do my best to not only be as entertaining as I can be, but also kind of informative where I need to be as well. Especially for games I'm incredibly familiar with, such as this. Excuse me. Okay. Thank you, dude. Highly appreciate it, the words of encouragement. Whew, okay. Glad that didn't result in a retirement. Like that. Dang it. Whatever, let's just keep moving. Just means that Boggy's less likely to shift into maximum overdrive. At least for right now. Oh, come on, really? Screw it. I'll have to leave that Mumbo token behind. And grab those 2 notes as Banjo. Yep. Yep, I do. At some point, we will reach there, but first off, we need to get through this. And so far, things have not exactly been going too well. Okay. Especially after missing one of the notes during the boggy race. Oh my god. It does suck, but that is... sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, since I'm kind of running low on health here, I only have like 2 hits left now. I am going to have to take a little bit of time to get some extra health, which thankfully is not that far. And it's not that far out of the way either. Because literally you can just throw those frickin' ice cubes out of bounds. And they just won't bother you ever again. Okay. Thankfully, we are just about done here. We got a little bit more left to go, and then we're out. Oh dear, this isn't going to end well. Yeah, ouch. Okay. Here's hoping that Boggy decides to work with me here and doesn't add even more salt to the wound. Like it's already a freaking gaping hole as is. Okay, jumping like that was way too risky. Shouldn't have done that. Because oddly enough, if you jump from too high up that slope, you'll receive fall damage. Okay. I guess I should be glad I picked up that backup Mumbo token at the lighthouse. Because that just means I don't need to pick up a backup token of Mad Monster later. This could be risky AF. On my way, thick boy! On my way! God! Just as I thought. I knew that going for that frickin' note was just not a good idea. Now the frickin' AI is just gonna be completely busted from this point going forward. And unfortunately, we're going to lose some serious time here by about 2 minutes. So it looks like this run, once again, is dead in the water. Especially if we lose one more time. That's it. I'm going to reset. And the reason why I say the AI gets busted here at this point in time is because if you get too far ahead of Boggy and you stay too far ahead for too long, he will literally shift into maximum overdrive and you will not be able to catch up at all. See what I mean? There may still be hope yet. Especially if, Rubber Band Central. No kidding. So like I was saying, there is hope yet. If I manage to, save some time with 450 note door skip. If I manage to pull it off. Otherwise, game over. Run's dead. I may have time for one more run today. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. All done. Oof. Man, that was really bad. And this is when things either get worse or they get better. I'm hoping for the former. There we go. Phew! What did I tell you? I knew I was going to get it on my first try, too. So, we may have had a bad freeze-y peak overall, but at least we managed to pull off 450 no-door skip on our first try and save 2 minutes. Well, sub 220 is basically dead at this point, but who knows? Maybe I'll still be able to get sub 220 yet? We'll see. Definitely not getting world record, that's for certain. Yo, fish. Want some bear? There you go. There we go. Okay. I know I could have technically grabbed the one Mumbo token on the pedestal during the second boggy race during the second attempt. That's interesting. If someone beats his world record, he will do 100% again. Interesting. That would be interesting considering that his current world record is over a year old. The only two people who are actively running the Xbox version of the game are myself as well as Nade the Great. Nade, at this point in time, currently has the second place position in the Speedrun.com leaderboards. He is that close to getting world record. Me, I'm currently in 9th place, though I am slowly climbing through the ranks. With each time I play this game, I feel like I am getting just that much closer. Though sometimes with some PBs I get, I don't move up the leaderboards, but a PB is still a PB. And that's perfectly fine with me. And no, that was not an intentional rhyme. Unfortunately, my egg count is kind of running on fumes, which, Yep. I get it. Okay. Kind of surprised that bat didn't hit me, because oddly enough, that bat is a lot more aggressive on the Xbox version of Banjo Kazooie, and it's more likely to hit you when you're trying to use the shock spring pad than on N64. And that goes for basically every enemy in the game. They're a lot more aggressive. For whatever reason. Oh god. Too close. Random bear punch much? Just trying to roll, and instead of rolling, I punch. What is Banjo thinking he's trying to be? Captain Falcon? Wouldn't that be something? Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to stop at the ammunition refill room. Which, thankfully, you don't lose that much time, but you still lose a bit of time due to you having to gather additional resources. Because I really need eggs. I need them now. By the way, that Mumbo token I just grabbed, I was going to skip that, but because I ended up missing the one in the Freezy Peak, I had no choice. I had to, oh my god, are you serious? Thank you, good god. Much better. Rather take a little bit of extra time to gather some additional resources so that way I don't run out at the worst moment, like where I cannot get any more resources. Especially for eggs. God damn it. Okay. I have to agree with you there. I hate that as well. And it seems like when you're trying to roll, you punch. And when you want to punch, you roll. Kind of ridiculous. Oh god. I knew that was going to happen. Just going to have to take this extra carefully now. I don't care. I'm going to just wait. I would try to push for the E immediately, but since I'm practically on death's doorstep, I'd rather not do that. Especially being this far into the run and losing so much time as is. I'll just grab some extra health from some skeletons. Besides, I do have gold feathers. Alright. That's all I really wanted anyway, was like a little bit of extra health. Just that little bit helps out tremendously. Especially for here. See what I mean? Because you basically take damage no matter what. Alright. Into the church we go. Okay. Now, let us play us a song as soon as we get up on this frickin' organ here. Alright. There we go. First set. On to the second. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and done. Alright. I'm gonna have to bring XSplit back up after I grab a Jiggy. Here we go. Also gotta make sure that the live splits is selected so that way I can actually mark my splits without any sort of complications. I'm surprised that actually hit. I honestly am. Oh God. God. Gimme. Whew. Okay. By the way, that fall was intentional. The reason why I did that is because within this route and what I do, I get a health refill after I grab the first or so, yeah, the first empty honeycomb piece within Mad Monster. So, figure I might as well take the health refill and then just instantly throw it away. And the reason why I do that... It does, but if you time your jump just right and still manage to land on the bench within the church, you can still knock out some of that extra health that the health refill gives you. And it's not like I'm going to be losing that much more time here. That's for sure. Okay. Alright. Overall, I think this Mad Monster went really dang well. I say that, and I realize that I forgot to break one of the windows. Shit. Oh, man! Why did I do that? God, that's gonna lose so much damn time now. Ugh, I can't believe I did that. I was rushing far too fast. at the very beginning of the stage, just trying to rush and make up for lost time. But no, I had to be freaking stupid and forget to break the freaking glass. I was wondering why I was still in Talon Trot by the time I got done. Good God. Well, better this than forgetting a frickin' jiggy and running around with your head like you have your head cut off, trying to scramble and figure out what the hell it is you missed. Please no T-Rex, thank you. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to end up losing time yet again here or not, which, at this point, it may end up being so. God, this sucks. Yeah, sub 220 is definitely dead. Yeah, just try to, look at the positives. I'm absolutely trying my best to look at the positives here. That's for sure. Okay. That's good for health. At least the good news is, at least I get to pick up a few extra gold feathers along the way. So, it's not all bad. I know this run can definitely be a lot better. And I have actually performed better too, off screen. That's the kicker. I've done better outside of streaming this game. It's kind of sad, but it's true. Okay, let's finish this up. Done. Indeed. I have to agree with you there. I am doing my best to salvage this run, especially after it went so wrong in several places, such as Freezezy Peak, FP Early, and even the ending of Mad Monster. It's funny how I say that the level went really well, and then I realize as I'm running around as the pumpkin, oops, I forgot to break a window. Good God. Am I right, or am I right? Okay. Yes, fun times indeed. Okay. Alright, I think I'm good on eggs for the time being. Then again, it wouldn't hurt to pick up more. Oh my God, really? Really? Jump in the pot, thank you. Good God. Okay. Next up is Gobi's Valley. Now, here's where Xbox really stands out when it comes to this level. Basically, in the Xbox route, we do half of the level as Baron Bird and the other half as the Bee. So, that is pretty dang sweet, in my honest opinion. Oh my god, grab the note. Good god. Grab the note. Thank you. So, Gobi Clip normally is performed while you have the running shoes on upon starting the level. But in the Xbox route, you don't worry about that at all. Instead, what you do is wait until you get the Bee transformation, and then you do it. Because with the Bee, you can literally just walk underneath of the Sphinx. I'm dead serious. You could just walk right underneath, no problem. I don't think I was even trying to make any sort of Bee puns whatsoever. Believe me, they've made a movie about that. All done. All done with that one. Okay, apparently the video froze temporarily. XSplit, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't be doing that crap, seriously. God damn it. I hate it when that happens. I really do. You aim, you shoot, and only one egg registers. Especially when trying to shoot blind. Kind of a pain in the ass. You just kind of have to get a feel for it. But when you do get the feel for it and you're able to nail it, man, it feels so good. Especially with how wonky the aiming is in this game. Damn it! Alright. I'm gonna have to try again. I was completely misaligned anyway. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that freaking beetle didn't snipe me from the air. There we go. Second try. I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed that. I'm not 100% sure what's going on or why that happens. It's also been happening with my web camera too. I mean my camcorder. Tried to recover some eggs. Man, I suck at this. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, crud. I thought for a second there I was gonna hit the frickin' top of the cactus. Okay. I'm surprised that jump actually made it. Okay. Okay. Just about done with Gobi's Valley here. We have just a little bit left. Only things left to do is to grab the Jiggy, a few more notes, and a empty honeycomb piece, and then we're on our merry way. I say that as I fall in the water because of dropped inputs, because screw this game. Oh well. Okay. That'll work. Alright. Well, unfortunately, it looks as though we are going to lose a bit of time here, again, because of, shenanigans. Okay. I wanted to at least grab that extra life before leaving. Because I knew I was going to die immediately. In my PB, I actually just ran back to the exit and ignored those notes that were in the sand until Reverse B Adventure commenced. No kidding. I tried doing a slope abuse to try to extend that jump, and also Talon Trot also helped things along too. Okay. Anywho, any improvement is better than no improvement, despite not getting a rainbow split, and it's not like that really matters. I mean, it does, it just means that you're having a really dang good run, unless it's your first one within that set of splits, in which case, every split is a rainbow, but regardless. Just saying. As I always say, any improvement is better than no improvement. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's make it or break it with Rusty Bucket, Mother Truck, and Bay. That's not a good start. Dang it. Come on, really? Oh my god, the pipes are the worst. God damn. Alright, welcome to the engine room, where runs go to die. Not chancing it. I know it would be beneficial for me to do it, but... better to be safe than sorry, just like that. Come on, let's face straight. Go. First man. On to the second. Oh, crap! Oh, man. That knockback almost threw me into the frickin' drink. Come on. You can go. There we go. Unfortunately, we are kind of on a strict time limit here. Especially without being able to glitch through the frickin' wall immediately. That was definitely not good. Definitely have to gun it now. Where am I? Okay. Phew. Too close. Way too close for comfort. Dang it! Yeah. I do have a fan in my room, and I do have it blowing. But, yeah. Unfortunately, that is kind of background noise I can't really avoid right now, because it is so freaking hot right now. I'm literally sweating my freaking butt off, even with the fan on. Ah, damn it. No frame perfect bounce. But hey, at least I got the good push. I am in Maine. That is where I live currently. Oh my god, really? How did I not make it earlier? Whatever. Oh my god, grab it. Thank you. Good god. I don't know how I missed it the first time. I don't know what you mean by both. Yes, it is. Maine is a very nice, relaxing kind of state. A lot of people come up to Maine for retirement because of it being so close to nature. Oh, nice. Managed to make it across the whole thing. Ooh. Oh, come on. I don't even, man. I'm not sure what the temperature here is in Maine, but another pretty big benefit in Maine is that the summer weather really isn't the worst thing ever. I've experienced far worse. Like, I was born and raised in Maryland for most of my life. I've been living up here in Maine for about 6 years now. Going on 6 years. Been up here since 2013. And comparing the weather between here and Maryland, Maryland is basically humidity no matter what the season. So, in other words, there's lots and lots of heat no matter what. And, yeah. Humidity is just what makes things absolutely miserable. If you guys are talking about football, my personal favorite football team is the Baltimore Ravens because Baltimore was where I was born, so it makes sense. No matter where I go, no matter where I live, either now or in the future, I'll always be a Ravens fan. No matter what. Alright. I'm surprised I managed to make that. I say as I fall. God damn it! Well, there goes a whole bunch of time. Dang it! I've always hated skinny platforms, and I always will. Oh god. Not a good place to be. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Why you have to be there right now? It's so stupid. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Why didn't I hit B? Just goes to show that I'm so easily distracted that I'm not paying attention. And just in case Snacker gets a little hungry. Alright. Well, unfortunately, it looks like, yeah, we are going to lose a bit of time here. Especially after that massive mistake I've made. Yep, as I thought, Snacker was going to bite me no matter what. But I'm okay with that. Hopefully we can do better in Click Clock Wood when we finish things up, I say, as I get frickin' murdered. There goes at least another minute. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, at least we didn't lose time, so that's a good thing. Still, though, I don't like the fact that we nearly lost some serious time there. Just because of bad movement. Good God, man. Okay. Next stop, Click Clock Wood. Nice. Quick transition. Wow, I just YOLO'd that. It was like, what have I got to lose at that point? I'm surprised I even made that jump on my first try. My God. I'm honestly really surprised that that went as well as it did. I never make leaf jump. Ever. When I do, though, that's when things really start getting good. Most of the time. Okay. Get out of my way, stupid gremlin. Whatever the hell those things are, I have no idea. I mean, granted, it is a part of the enemy roll call during the credit sequence. Still. It's annoying. They're annoying. And they're jerks. They also love to just randomly be in the way for no reason. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Next up, Click Clock Wood. Now, like I was saying before, this is where the routing for at least the puzzle pad and the entrance to Click Clock Wood differs from Xbox a bit. Because Reverse Speed Adventure, which will be coming up at the very end of this, I am 28. I am 28 years old, going on 29 this year. Alright. You're 23. Interesting. Definitely younger than me, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Surprised I grabbed that without taking damage. Well, that's going to make things a little more complicated. Okay. Come on, grab the note, please. Dang it, I thought I was closer than I actually was. Anyway, what I did there was, if you happen to get hit during a cutscene, you regain movement of Banjo, and otherwise you would basically be stuck in place for the entire cutscene, unless you would get hit by something. Okay, that's fine. I kind of wanted to take damage there anyway. Phew. Okay. Whee! Dead. Trust me, that death was intentional. Because of the way the Xbox version works with its permanent note saving system along with Jinjo's, Xbox routing for oh, alrighty, well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks again for the follow, as well as the donations, dude. Again, I really appreciate the generosity. I really do. Hope to see you again soon. All right. Thanks, man. All right. Oh, pfft. What? Again, how did that not work? Game, again, what is up with you being weird and just being against me today? I don't get you. Good lord. You can, land on Gobi and get him to spout water as you're falling down from the beehive. But apparently you have to be precise. Okay. Okay. Kinda surprised I managed to get past that bird. Okay. Really? I really hate how sometimes it seems like you should be on the... I hate how sometimes you feel like you should be on the shock spring pad, but it doesn't actually activate for whatever reason because you were like 1 pixel off. Okay, that was probably too safe of an approach. Here you go, Eerie. Eat up, my boy. Really? Alright. At least with that, we're done with summer. Time to head to fall. Fall is where things really start to get fun. Okay. Come on. What? That caterpillar just shot off the freaking Venus! Well, crap. I'm gonna have to collect an extra one now. Can someone clip that and submit that to Glad Jonas? I don't even, man, I swear. Alright. That was really weird. I never had that happen to me before. It was like the caterpillar was like, F you, dude. I am out. Oh my god, really? Jump on the thing. Thank you. Well, like I was saying, we will have to collect an extra caterpillar now because apparently caterpillars have rockets in their asses. I swear, man. Can't catch a break. Camera, don't be doing that darting shit. Oops. That was the wrong button. Yeah, I clipped it too, just to be sure. Also, again, I apologize for the camera freezing. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I hope it's not breaking on me. Then again, who knows. On my way, bull. You gotta love the bull RNG, especially when it loves to just be in your face for no reason. Thankfully, there are, or at least there is, a extra caterpillar I can pick up along the way up the tree. And I think I can pick it up over where the cabin is being built at, like at the ground level. Even so, though. Okay. Okay. At least now we're good with the caterpillars for the time being. At least we should be. Yes. Yes, we will. I honestly have no idea. It just shot up into space, for all I know. Or just magically clipped out of bounds. Go away, senpai. Thank you. I don't need your crap now. Oh my god. Screw this then. It's back in its original place. Huh. For whatever reason, I think when it shot up the wall, it eventually came back down? I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. But regardless, I did pick up an extra caterpillar on the way. Unfortunately, I did miss out on a Mumbo token. But that's okay, I can collect extra if need be. Yeah, that was really strange. Probably one of the strangest things I've ever seen. What can I say about that moment, other than the caterpillar was like, I must go, my planet needs me. Whoop! Maybe the reason why the camera's freaking out so much could be due to me updating XSplit without restarting the computer? but I've never had this sort of issue arise before, especially even with Game Capture HD, or the Elgato, for that matter. Haven't had that happen before. Okay. Honestly, that was a good thing because I need to reduce my health anyway. Hi, Bull. Give me a good smack. Thanks. I needed to reduce my health a bit. But not too much. Okay. Let's finish up full and get out of here as quickly as possible. There we go. Next stop is winter. Now then, I know I have more than enough Mumbo tokens, but just to be on the safe side, I will be grabbing an extra by the time we finish up winter here. Thankfully, the extra one is not that far out the way. Oof. Well, that was unexpected. Talk about bad timing. Oh well. Okay, no face snowman BS here. That's good. Okay. Oh! Damn it! I hit the A button too soon. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think our health did refill completely, which just means that we're going to have to make things a bit more, which means things are going to get a little more complicated than they need to be. Okay. Okay. I guess I just managed to make it out before my health refilled completely, so that's good. I think that should be good for hits. Granted, it is going to take a little bit longer. Also, Phase Snowman is a jerk. That's why I had a little extra health, in case Phase Snowman decide to pull off a frickin' 1080YY off the ladder double fakey no scope. Which apparently he managed to pull off with style. Okay. Time for the fun part to begin. After we clean up everything else here, which hopefully I'll be able to make up for lost time during Reverse Speed Adventure. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done the rat-tap-rap there, but oh well. Okay, good. No T-Rex this time. Okay. Okay. It is unfortunate that we did lose a bit of time there, but again, not that big of a deal. We can make up for it in Reverse Speed Adventure. So long as it goes well. And that's not how you do it. Damn it! Well, unfortunately, it looks like at this point the run is officially dead. Because apparently, I didn't go far enough back. Ugh. God, I hate that shit so much. And I'm really good at pulling that off, too. Why now, of all times? Especially after having such a shit run, only to have it come crashing down. And completely ruined. Well, I'm gonna try at least a couple more times. I'm gonna try a little bit more, and again, if it doesn't work, then that's it. We're done. Oh, damn. Yeah, very true. Grunty text does indeed ruin RBA, especially when you fail it. And oh my god, again with the freezing. I did not mean to go back into Mumbos. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I don't think this run's going to be salvageable at this point. I've made far too many mistakes. The run's basically over. Unless I can just somehow make up for lost time, I don't think this run's going to continue. Okay, run's over. Yeah, run's over. Because for whatever goddamn reason, the game decided to push me forward. Why? Why? Why, game? Why? Oh, man. Well, like I said, this just wasn't my day. Shit, way too many things just went wrong in so many places that it's not even funny. From Freezy Peak, FP Early, Mad Monster Mansion, and Reverse Speed Adventure just completely falling flat. I have no idea. I really don't. I also gotta address this issue here of the constant freezing and shit. I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, I'm done here, unfortunately. This is General Snivy with more memes and more failure of Banjo Kazooie speedrunning and me skipping at like 2 frames per second. Anywho, I don't even know what I was going to say. I'm basically done here. This is General Snivy. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, the Be Back With, for the generosity with those donations. I highly appreciate that, as well as the follow. And, yeah. I really appreciate everything that has happened today, and I can't thank everyone enough. But, even so, it was a fun ride while it lasted. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time for when I actually do this crap again, and hopefully have this skipping shit sorted out. So, see you all later for now.